it's Miss Stacy. Today I thought we can do a little rock painting project. So what you're going to need for this are rocks, so you can go outside and find some, whether they're pebbles or larger rocks that you have maybe around your garden. I have these rocks here. They came in a little rock painting kit that I have, but if you don't have these kind of rocks, that's okay. And some type of art supply. So I do have paint, but I'm not going to be using the paint because I don't have a paintbrush. So that's not going to be very helpful. So instead, I'm going to just use regular Crayola markers. I can use these because my type of rock is very smooth. But if you don't have this type of rock, maybe like a Sharpie or paint, or you can try markers. You can see how that works. So because it is Earth Week, I thought it would be nice to do some Earth-themed coloring rocks. So I've already drawn one here. This is the Earth. You can see that the green represents the land and the blue represents the water. So I'm going to do a bunch of different types of rock drawings and then use them to tell a story. So they're called like story stones. So first we're going to draw. So I've already done a couple. So here's my Earth. I've done the sun. Those are really important when we're talking about the Earth because the things that we have that are living on our planet, such as flowers and plants and animals, they need sun to survive. So I'm going to take another rock and I think I'm going to draw a plant next. So I'm going to hold it up to show you. So I'm going to start by drawing the soil on the bottom, which I'm just going to do brown here. Then I'm going to get my green out and I'm going to draw the stem and the leaves. So it's important that you draw the stem, and you can even draw the roots too, because the roots are connected to the soil and that's where the plants get all of their nutrition. So they absorb the soil through their roots and it feeds them through the stem and up. And they also get nutrition from the sun. It's the big word called photosynthesis. The plants, they get absorb the sunlight, which feeds through the stem, which then comes out and produces oxygen. And oxygen is what we need to survive. It's something we breathe. So I'm going to draw the little circle in the middle. And then I think I'll just do purple. Why not purple? And if you don't have rocks, you don't have to do, you can color on a piece of paper and cut those out. You can make story stones any way you want. You can do story puppets. So I'm going to put my flower or my plant aside. So I have the sun, I have the earth, and I have the plant. So I think the next thing I'm going to draw is a cloud with water dropping from it. I'll get gray. So plants need sun and they need water to survive. And the plants, besides, gardening and watering with our hoses, plants rely on rainwater from the clouds. So it's really important that they have rain because that feeds them and lets them grow. And then I'm going to do some blue raindrops. So when we're thinking about Earth, we want to think about how we can keep our Earth healthy so that it can sustain our lives and the living creatures on the planets. And so water is important. We want to conserve water. That means when you're brushing your teeth, don't just run the water while you're brushing. Brush, turn the water off, and when you're ready to rinse, then you can turn the water on. Same with your washing your hands. Rinse, turn it off, get soap, scrub up your hands, and then you can, when you're ready to rinse the soap off, then you turn the water on. Take shorter showers if you can. That can be very helpful. Maybe ask mom and dad not to water the lawn every day. So do shorter periods of watering the plants and the garden. Okay, so I have my another stone. I think what I'll do is I'll draw a bird, because another living thing that we need to make sure we take care of are animals. And animals not only are, sometimes our pets, but they provide a lot for our Earth, and they need the trees to be healthy so they can live on them. They need, the plants to be healthy so they can eat them, like bees. So that's my little birdie. So it's important that we take care of the earth so that the animals have the supplies they need and the food and the resources they need. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to draw. You can draw more. I have 3 left over, but You can keep going. And if you don't have rocks, that's okay. So now I have my sun, my earth, my flower or plant, my animal, and my rain. Oh, you know what? One thing I want to draw actually is I think I'm going to draw a tree. I'm going to go back and draw a tree. So I'm going to do my branch and my trunk brown. Then I'm going to do the leaves green. And then you get to tell stories with them. So once upon a time, there was a little bird who was looking for a home to live in. And that's when he found a beautiful tree. But the tree was telling him that, I'm sorry, you can't live on me. I don't have enough water and I don't have enough sunlight to grow. And if I can't grow, you have no place to live. Oh no, what can we do? We need to get the sun to come out. So out rise the sun. And the bird said, I see it coming. And the tree started to grow and grow. But I need water too. So out came the rain. And as the rain fell and as the sun shined, the tree grew and grew and grew. And so did flowers. Next to the tree, there was a garden. And the birdie was able to sit on the tree. The birdie was able to fly around the flowers and was able to live on a healthy planet Earth. So that's my little story and that's my little activity. Feel free to make your own. Like I said, if you don't have rocks, you can use pieces of paper and cut them out. You can make puppets and you can tell a story that way. Just be creative if you can. And remember to take care of the earth. Treat it the way you would like to be treated. Let's keep it healthy and nice for us and all the animals and living creatures to live on it. Okay, bye guys.